till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth till the smoke clears out. Am I high? I'ma rip this shit till my bone color.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another amazing episode brought to you by GameGlitches. You know, due to recent complaints about my raccoon, I decided to do this one without it. Also, I didn't do a video this week on Merchant Reset, simply enough because, well, the merchants reset a little earlier this time. They reset on Tuesday. Why did they reset? Because 1.6 actually just came out. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at all the merchants within 1.6 because they all now have exotic and different loot. So you guys could see what to expect from 1.6. Right here we have our special equipment vendor. We're gonna start with Historian, with Talented, Vicious, and Historian repeats. Each bullet embeds itself in the target and detonates 1 second later for 700% of your firearm total, which is actually quite nice. You know, I haven't honestly tried it in PvP, but definitely gonna keep my eye out for a Historian. Now we got a pecan right here. With the 19.6k, please note I have 5.1k firearms. I don't know what's wrong with my stats. I have to work on my stats because the gear was completely revamped and I just got into it. It got Ferocious, Vicious, and Pecan. Wow. This is quite an insane role because think about it, ladies and gentlemen. You are fighting constantly, let's be realistic. If you're getting exotic, you're constantly fighting elite and named enemies. So that 10% increase is very, very nice. On top of that, it doesn't really seem you need much to activate it. You know, all I'm missing is a bit of electronics. Then you also has a Vicious with critical chance increased by 10% while having 2 or more. So you already can initiate battle with 10% additional crit chance. And then of course you got the Pecan talent. Each kill makes the next reload have 20% extra bullet compared to its base. It's quite nice, but please don't forget you can actually reroll things on the exotic weapons. So exotic weapons are not basically the way they are. They're not set in stone, please note. So you can actually reroll this. I know many of you say that he has the Pecan all the time, and yes, he does. But please note that every week the stats on the Pecan change. The different talents, except, well, now the Pecan talent will always be the same. These two Pecans talents can change, and so does the bullet damage. This is actually quite very nice Pecan. Even better than I've seen 2 weeks ago. I'm definitely gonna be actually grabbing this one. This one is even better than mine. Ferocious, Vicious, and I'm gonna reroll the last talent. Well, in any case, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on with the show. Right here, we got our Liberator with Sustained and Unforgiving and with Deadly. Honestly speaking, Unforgiving is a nice talent. Deadly is a nice talent. But Sustained, I would reroll. But the problem with this, it's kind of low on the bullet damage. Kind of really, really low on the bullet damage. So that is probably the only reason I'm not gonna even you guys should not even look at this. Is because it's just simply very low on the bullet damage. That's pretty much it. It could be better. The talents are great. Bullet damage is low. So it's kind of like, you know, fucks you over in that respect. Excuse my language, please. Now we have a Cassidy with a shotgun with Deadly, Meticulous, and Boomstick double trigger fires of both barrels in a short succession. I haven't really even tried this. You know, protect your home, protect your family. Like, with a Deadly and Meticulous. It's not bad. Meticulous, though, would definitely get rid of. I'm not a fan of shotguns. I'm not really sure how this one works. I'm definitely going to give it out a try in 1.6. Then we also have a Centurion here today with Expert and Predatory. You know, if you're looking for that Predatory quick heal, I guess you might check that one out. I mean, you know, they kind of meant to work hand to hand with the Liberator, But even this Centurion is not gonna help the Liberated. Though this week's Centurion, if you are looking to get a Liberated in the Centurion's combo, this week's Centurion is actually really nice, good on damage, and has Predatory. Though I would prefer Bleed or Toxic or something like that to slow down my target from running away. But then again, that's just, well, me. Right now we're located at Special Blueprints vendor, just so you guys could see all the blueprints available. There we go, and honestly nothing good. Let's move on to the next merchant, not waste time. Now we're located at our advanced weaponry vendor. You know, it seems that he doesn't have any exotics and seems to kind of sell just simply high-end weapons. But please note that high-end weapons are very nice, considering the fact that you can't share an exotic talent even with Alpha Bridge downwards. So, you know, if you use high-end weapons like here, Predatory, Brutal, Ferocious, and Deadly, like, you know, and of course fully geared out, it's actually very nice. Right now I'm just still looking for better items, since kind of feel like I was gimped out on several things. But in any case, let's get into it. We got X45 with Expert and Accurate, not worth it. Then we have ourselves Vector. Honestly, no matter what they put on it, they ruined Vectors for me forever. Then we got Classic AK-47 with Intense, Meticulous, and Ferocious. Aside from Ferocious, the rest of it is shit. Then we got ourselves a Shotgun SAGS-12 with Commanding, Competent, and Ferocious. Totally, definitely not worth it. Then we got ourselves an S Surplus SVD with Unforgiving, Adapt, and Discipline. Honestly, total crap, because earlier I did a mission on Challenging and got, which one? Oh, there we go. It's still tradable, even better, with already Deadly, Swift, and Discipline. And this one I got earlier also today with the Swift Talent and Discipline. I can reroll, but the bullet damage is much higher. That's the thing, the bullet damage on this one is, well, kind of lowerish. And it's all about the bullet damage. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next merchant. Now we got our weapon vendor and gear vendor. Weapon vendor has the same tactical AUG A3P, which is well capable, ferocious, and adept. Unfortunately, AUG's been nerfed to fucking shit. Next, Gunslinger vest with increased damage and basically with reckless talent with exotic and buttload of health. Honestly, it's not bad, but the reckless, now the thing is, if you're doing on legendary, you're gonna just take obnoxious amount of damage wearing that piece. So definitely totally not worth it. Next merchant. Right now I'm at Kerman's Station. Let's check out if you got anything new. Tactical Super 90 SBS. Not a fan of shotguns again, but Sustained, Ferocious, and Predatory. Wow, okay, you know, I talk shit about shotguns, but nonetheless, this is a very, very nice set of talents. I mean, honestly, get rid of Sustained and give yourself, like, you know, Deadly or something along those lines, because I'm a big fan of Ferocious. I'm sorry, right now on Legendary, Ferocious helps you live really quite well. So I'm not gonna get rid of it, though I do not know how well it would perform on a shotgun, but if I had to choose between Sustained and Predatory to get rid of, I would have definitely get rid of Sustained. So let's move on to the next merchant. Right now we're located at Dante's Run, and it seems he has nothing good. Spec Ops Armor Pass with Grand Overheal. Enemy damage, no, not so good. Let me see what the prototype performance months. Pulse duration, depending if you are the person who enjoys pulsing. You know, it's to each its own form of game. Let's move on to the next matches. We're just gonna try to go through them as quickly as possible. Now we're also gonna visit the endgame new places. Paratrooper with 49.8, nope, kind of very low, even lower than the other one. And a Holoscope with actually critical hit. This one is not bad, honestly. This it really is heavily crit concentrated, hit chance, headshot damage, and 4% crit hit damage. It's definitely not bad. If you don't have a good scope, why not? This one is definitely gives you a good amount of crit. Now we're located at Autumn Hope. Let's hope he got some. Alright, let's see. Here, since they buffed up Yellow Gunslinger buffs, no, I'm cutting crap talent. And this is not bad if you're definitely going a healing build. This is actually not a bad first aid heal, ally heal. I would definitely recommend it if you're going for a healer build. Now at the gear vendor at the cavern, let's see what he has. He has operator pads. Hopefully yellows will get better and mobile. Ooh, this one is actually very nice. If you check out my glitch video, you could use a mobile cover in the new standalone incursion stolen signal. This would actually be fucking really nice if you are mobile cover spec, you know. Would be nice. Check out the video, I talk about it there. It's literally one before release before this one at 9 a.m. I can only produce them so quick. I've been up since 5 a.m. I've been just popping out videos non-stop. So, you know, this is scarce, and today we're gonna have a quadruple upload. No, I'm joking. Next merchant. Right now I'm located at Meat Locker. Right here we have a military G36 with quite very low bullet damage, but even though nice talents, but very low bullet damage, and Omega Rifle Suppressor. Honestly, unless you need something for headshot damage, I would not recommend this at all, especially this whole threat. No, honestly, at all. There's so much better stuff that you could get easier. Next, merchant. Now we're located at Medicine Stand. Let's see what this medicine stand for today. And he got a tactical vest with increased skill power, even though you could technically no, there was much better skill power vest that you could use for the glitch exploit. And 3.5 damage ballistic shield. Honestly guys, front line right now is the shit. And this is the shit. Like, I would honestly get my hands on, because I'm actually thinking of trying out frontline, and I haven't seen a high. I think I seen a 3% earlier, but this is 3.5%, so I might as well pick myself up several. Button on to the next merchant. Right now we're located at Last Call. Let's see if he has anything nice. He has M700 tactical with decent, no, kind of low bullet damage and quite terrible talents, and a quick release magazine that's a piece of shit completely. On to the next merchant. Now we're located at the ward. Let's see what she got. Tactical gloves with cutting and prototype +2 to all resistances, which is actually not bad considering the resistances were severely changed. But I would not, I would only get this for my electronics build to do the glitch and the exploit. Otherwise, this is kind of useless. Next. Right now we're located at South Paw. Let's see what he got. Spec Ops Mask. Not really worth it whatsoever. And performance, critical hit dample. This is not bad for performance mod. I would highly recommend it, considering if you're rolling going for pulse, so you use pulse quite heavily. This is pulse critical hit damage. So if you, and on top of that, prototypes is performance mods seem to be a lot more of them than whatchamacallit mods with, like, you know, the ones with the look like the bags and stuff. You could stick them a lot more. For example, there we go. For example, this backpack right here can only hold one prototype stamina mod, but can hold 2 performance mods. So performance mods, you know, are actually really nice if you properly stack them. Now let's head on to the next merchant. Now we're located at the Grindhouse. Let's see if this man grinded us anything. Oh, M7 tactical with a decent bullet damage but terrible talents with toxic and meticulous. And then we got a handle with a 60% accuracy and terrible handle. Yeah guys, it's the best handle for the FAMAS. No, I'm kidding. Well, it's not a FAMAS anymore, it's a bullfrog. But you know, I joke either way. I joke, don't take me seriously. Alright, next merchant. Now with the firewall gear vendor, let's see what he got. Operator's pack, also applied to Garbage but decent skill power on it, and stamina mat +2 to all resistances. Could be better, but you know, definitely could be better. Really, honestly, not worth it whatsoever. Let's check the other ones. This one is not bad in a sense if this was, of course, high end. This is what you could use to exploit the new incursion through the wall by expanding your support station range. This one is really nice, but unfortunately it's not a high-end one, but if you find a higher one, I highly recommend you keep it. Now let's move on to the next merchant. Now, I am located at the crypt. Now, let's see what this merchant has. He's a classical FAL, which seems a soul riser with a decent bullet damage, but crappy ass talents. Honestly speaking, totally not worth it. And the scope with stability, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. If not for stability, this would have been not bad for the bullfrog. But then again, you can't have everything. Now, let's go to the merchant. Basically, where I am heading next is to a brand new merchant that was introduced in the world of, well, Division. The next 4 brand new merchants. Basically, this one, and this one in a safe room. So I am going to travel here, here, and here, and then the safe room. So the next one is East 61st Street. Now I'm on East 61st Street. Let's see what we have here. We have high velocity magazine, which is not bad, but I wish it had a clip size, not rather than reload speed, which makes it, this kind of makes it crap. Then we have critical hit damage, headshot damage, and accuracy. This one is not bad at all. Then we have accuracy, reload speed, and optimum range, kind of shit. And then we have critical hit chance, headshot damage, and stability. Not bad, decent at best. Let's now check out the next 3 merchants. I was wrong. There is no cake. There is no cake. Life is a lie. There's a board that says DZ9 that way. I mean, how ghetto does this get? Alright, let's go check out the next place. Well, apparently there's no cake at the bottom one either. So, there's apparently seems to be 2 new merchants. So, I'm going to go now check out the safe house. Watch there be no merchant there either. Now, this is the new merchant location that was introduced in DZ8. So you guys could check it out. It's one of those garages. Right here we have our vendor standing around for selling stuff for quite hefty load of some kind of high-end yellows based on the fact that it's 1252, but seems to be selling crap. Tactical mass total crap, gunslingers kind of crap, tactical, this one is also crap. Spec Ops, headshot kills, grants, credit, skill power. This is not bad. No, not really. Honestly, if you kind of grant it into skill, into skill power, then I guess you could use these for the glitch video, for the glitch Seeker Mind, where I made the video on. Right here we have Spec Ops holds to increase. Not really worth it. It's just too heavy on electronics. I mean, I guess if you're going as a healer, it's not a bad piece. And after that, we have the cunning gloves. Definitely also not worth it. Plus for the hefty something like that. Well, unfortunately, sorry guys, I thought they introduced 4 new merchants. Was kind of slightly excited myself because just kind of woke up about 4 hours ago at 5 a.m. and so just kind of been doing this, so far all day. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this nice little episodes on the merchant reset. There's going to be another one happening on this Friday because there's going to be another merchant reset this Friday. This one was early because of 1.6 and seems like they didn't reset all the merchants, but still a good chunk of them. There's still a lot of important shit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click like, really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, also helps the channel grow. Plus, I produce content on daily basis, Division, Wildlands, Ark, whatever. All of it is good. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, be safe in the world of Division.